series. I don't know where I was trying to go with that. Team select. These higher teams like Ferrari and Mercedes, and our teams, and that is Sauber. Who do we want? I'm gonna go with Harrison. I'm gonna do one-shot qualifying. We're gonna do a 25% race. Let's do formation lap. Flashback. So not off. Safety car on. Pit assist. Let's do off. ARS mode is manual. And let's advance. Let's get this career mode started.
I'm sure you're very anxious to get out on track. It's taken a lot of effort to get to F1. Congratulations. But the real work starts now. This is
Claire, motorsports journalist. Nice to meet you. You'll be seeing quite a lot of me throughout the season. So, you had a pretty impressive junior career. How are you feeling about your move into F1? Do you think you have what it takes?
Let's save the questions for a proper interview, shall we? I'm sure you'll have a lot more to talk about once there's been some action on track. I think we could fit you in after FP1 if you're free.
That works for me. I'll grab you the second you finish on the track.
Remember, the relationship you have with the team can be affected by what you say to the media. So be careful. Anyway, it's time to catch up with Carl. He's waiting for you in the data center. Good luck out there today.
Welcome to the data center. Here, we've got access to all kinds of information, including car telemetry, weather, lap times, tyre wear, the list goes on. Plus, we've got a direct link back to the factory, so we're in constant communication with the team there. We need you to regularly feedback about areas of the car that are lacking and help us direct our resources in the most productive way. More effort here equals a quicker car, so it's well worth the effort. Good luck this season. Oh, and make us all look good, okay?
Welcome to your new team. Sauber is the kind of team that other privateers aspire to be. No matter the challenges they face, they rise to the occasion and make it out the other side. They need someone who can be consistent, resilient.
Alright, there we have just been introduced to Sauber, and we're going to get into the first practice session of the weekend, and our only practice session of the weekend. I only do first practice so that way I can get a handling of the car, do the R&D, and get the R&D points, help upgrade the car and all that. I understand second and third practice.
Where the practice session is about to start.
Alright, it's...
Sit rep, we've got a leak in the hydraulic system, so it's going to be a few minutes before we can get you out on track.
Not a good way to start the season already. We're just gonna skip that. I mean, we're gonna be stuck in the panic area for that anyways, and just that should go ahead and start one of the R&Ds. Let's go to track acceleration. Just do final lap. And let's turn that off. I did. Moving on to the front stretch, it's on 1 here.
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distances on your MFD.
And not the way we want to start
Engine
this
off,
season.
Engine off.
Let's see a replay here so I can get an understanding of what happened. Alright, coming in. Nah, I just corrected it too much. Right here, and that's what cost me. I kept it straight, I think we would have been okay. I just corrected it too much.
As
And
all
I
the
saw
cars
we
are
had a
now
view
over the line, your top 3 again. Up.
To whoever's watching is having a great week so far.
Bad luck out there today. What do you think went wrong? Not the cleanest practice. Are you still getting a feel for the track?
No comment. That was my fault. But there's no option for
It's been
that.
a lot of hard work, but here you are making your debut in Formula One. You must be thrilled. So how are you finding things at the team? Are you settling in? What are you expecting out of this season? Are you just aiming to find your feet in Formula One, or do you see something more?
Alright, and the first interview of the season is done. I think next game they're gonna have to work on extending the time just a bit. So now we have been forced to do second practice for our R&D points. I did not plan on this, but
Here you can see the pertinent details about your current contract. On one side are the objectives and bonuses that we've negotiated with the team. On the other is information.
If it were me, this is probably what I'd invest in.
and this would put us right there with Sable. I guess if we have the R&D points. Like 3 weeks development though, but this is downforce.
I recommend we could go for something like this.
And let's do it. We got the R&D points. Then right here.
What do you think of this one?
Let's go ahead and get that out the way. And we have 2 things already in the making. Alright. Oh, in this game you can't get a... There's no Fulf. Okay. That's not good. So I have to watch how much I push it. That's actually not bad. Alright, well, let's go out here and redo it again. Let's do ultra sauce. Because I have just spent all our R&D points.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible.
Well, now knowing...
Activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
Now knowing what I did wrong now, that's gonna greatly improve how I do the rest of the season, knowing that I just can't correct it as much in the last game. It's actually been a big thing for me since I played this game, is you can't do things that you've been doing in previous games, like push the corners. Like right up here I could brake ladle, but there I have to brake with that just before the checkpoint. There I just completely messed up. That's not even the game's fault on that one. Give me 1 second and I'll check the comment. That time we don't get as loose as we did in previous practice.
That's looking good. Now let's try for purple. You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
That time we rate just a bit later. Dude, the tile's right on it. But that time it counts. That second one should have been a green, I'm not gonna lie though. Ooh, I thought we were about to spin there. Tires are definitely worn after that. It's medium, let's go ahead and turn that off.
This is the final lap of the program.
So far doing pretty good. As soon as I say it too. I'm not gonna get the target score unless I can pull one out my ass. And if I get that last DRS zone right.
Box this lap so we can analyze the data. Box this lap.
Alright, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Hello, flop. I can't say the full portion of it, sadly. I just don't know how to pronounce it.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 28.6.
Tree views, let's go. Slowly working the way up. ERS management, that. Let's do qualifying pace. Let's do that. Now let's go on the recommendation here. Flying lap. I never drive out because that's a waste of time.
Don't worry about tyres, just give it everything. In this test, we want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace.
Well, we're not gonna rank if I keep going in the gravel here, so. Let's turn this slow. Say this for the last half of the lap. Sure, let's go ahead and use it now. Stupid Grosjean. Like, really? Just had to do that, Grosjean. Let's go ahead and peel off here so I can return the garage.
Car repairs have set us back a little. We're 15th in the speed trap, 188.1 miles per hour.
Alright, well, let's redo this. Because Grosjean just had to keep his foot in it. Trying to manage some of it. Hopefully I don't crash out of this race, because I actually kind of want to complete it. Only reason I'm doing damage is because one of the leagues I am requires damage on, so I think I gotta learn how I can be aggressive and not damage the car. That's the only way you can really learn. It's that same turn that always gets me right there. I just can't figure out my braking zone in that one. I always forget this is a DRS zone. Just doesn't look like one on the track map. It's too short of a straight for it to be even count as one. It's like saying this straight right here should have been it. It just wouldn't make sense. I understand why they added a second one, but it just doesn't make sense for it to be right there. And let's let you get a lap in here without doing any programs. Right there too, that last one gets me as well. Thought I braked pretty good in that one. I guess not. Got on the gas when I wasn't trying to.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Would have been nice if we had the slipstream, could have helped our lap time. We are gonna get past Mercedes though. This is progress. I actually kind of want to go one more lap here, and then we'll do another practice program. If I don't,
You've got front wing damage. Recommend you box for a new one.
so they got it. The game gives me a time penalty. Bots this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Then he does that. Just keep it in the gravel at this point. And it might screw up Hamilton's lap because that was the caution zone, and if I'm right, you have to slow down for that. Only reason I'm not returning is because you have to do this in the race, so if we have a broken wing, I gotta drive it back. Also a good time to practice pit. There's no way I got that right on the dot. I was going at least 3 oval. There's no, I gotta check that. Alright. There's no way. 49. This is past the board. And it doesn't make sense too, because in practice for my league, it gave me a warning. So there's just no way. Oh yeah. Guess we're already here. Why not? Alright, probably gonna do one more than qualifying. And of course we have the damage to the front wing.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Guess I'd rather have front wing damage than not be in this practice session. Alright, we only have one more we can do. Let's do a race strategy. Guess we have to skip, and then we'll do race thing. Apparently the track's busy with 12 cars, but people are just gonna have to deal with it. Is my mic on? No, it's not.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
Well, if we're doing race strategy, I'm gonna put my ERS in low, because that's what I do. You don't want to bone it up too much, you want to save it for those last couple of laps. I'm gonna do this lap based off of talent. Next lap we're gonna do it on fuel, and then third lap fuel and ERS. I brake way too early in that one. But that is helping a lap time. Or was.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
And I lied. I low-key thought this was fuel, because I'm used to just managing fuel. See, we're already a second faster, just shows how much ERS does help, but you see where it says D, that's deployed, and you have to, and once that's maxed, you can't use anymore for the whole lap, so you really do have to manage it. Of course, there is an option for auto, but because my league does not makes you do it manual, I'm doing this for practice, and we're gonna show up the final tone. Actually, no, that lap time will go up, but that is a couple of tenths. We are gonna lose right there. Put in the rich here. I think the slipstream of Potas there is gonna help with this lap. And our practice is now complete. Can we improve? That is the question. We just shy of.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three. Ricardo, Bottas, and Sebastian Vettel. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
If you guys give me a second, I'll reset the live stream because it's just showing something, so I'll reset it here in a second.